Every year around this time, we start making lists, goals, habits, glow up plans, but somehow most of them don't stick. So what if this time, instead of waiting for January 1st, we actually become the person that we are trying to be before the new year even starts? This is the day one of the 60-day New Year Glow Up Guide, and today we start with our mindset. I wanted to start this challenge because honestly, for the last few months, I felt like I was on autopilot. I was scrolling more than I was creating, comparing more than I was growing, and I realized something, that every glow up starts in the mind and not in the mirror. So I designed this 60-day blueprint, obviously with the help of ChatGPT, to reset before the new year. Not just for me, but for all of us who want to enter 2026 feeling intentional, feminine, grounded, and confident. So over the next few weeks, we will work through everything from mental habits to physical changes to routines, body care, skin care, self-image, and everything. And I have structured it in this format for a reason, because I believe mindset changes takes a little bit more time, and that is why we are starting now with the 60 days to actually build consistency before January 1st. So if you're ready to do this with me, hit subscribe, because every week we will unlock new part of this journey. And if you're starting today, comment I am in, and let's hold each other accountable and stick to it. Let me take this opportunity to tell you that we will also be doing a little bit of homework at the end of this video, because I really want you to stick to this routine and build yourself the version of you that you always wanted to. So let's start with what really matters to have that girl mindset, because it's really not about waking up at 5 a.m. or drinking the green juice in the matching set. It's about choosing to show up for yourself even on the quiet days. Having this mindset matters because without it, you're constantly just reacting to life instead of leading it. You let the situations control your emotions, your phone control your focus, and people's opinion control your worth. But when you step into this energy, this mindset of self-respect, everything shifts. You start asking yourself before every decision, is this version of me aligned with who I want to become? And that's what becoming that girl really is. Not trying to be perfect, but being intentional. That allows you to stay grounded, calm, and confident no matter what's happening around you. You don't need to change your personality for that. You just need to return to your natural rhythm. Slow down and choose peace over pressure, because your mindset is the foundation of everything else. Everything else we will build in this challenge, your routines, your habits, your glow up, it all begins here. And this is your reminder to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out the next part of this series. And let's begin. The next thing we really need to talk about, and I know it's uncomfortable, is our relationship with the phones. I mean, how many times do you catch yourself unlocking your phone just to check something, and suddenly 40 minutes are gone? You didn't even enjoy that scroll. You just did it because your brain wanted something. And that's not even your fault. It's literally how our brain's dopamine system works. Social media is actually designed to keep you addicted, to make you crave that next stimulation like a surprise. Next scroll is a surprise. But the truth is, every time you reach your phone mindlessly, you're teaching your brain that silence equals that discomfort. So if you really want to reset your mind, you have to make peace with the boredom again, because that's where creativity, clarity, and ideas are born, in the quiet. For this week, try no phone for at least 1 hour every day. Keep your phone out of the reach when you're eating or journaling. And when you're feeling the urge to scroll, ask yourself, is this what I really want right now? Shocked on how much mental space you will create just by doing this simple thing. Thoda camera de nede aana pੈ ਰਿਹਾ because bar nera ho gaya. Okay. The last thing we'll focus on this week is mindfulness. And no, I don't mean sitting cross-legged and breathing for an hour and being present. Being mindful simply means noticing what you're doing while you're doing it. When you shower, you actually feel the water. When you walk, you notice the sound of your steps. When you eat, you taste your food instead of eating while scrolling. This sounds small, but studies have shown that mindfulness literally changes the structure of your brain. It reduces stress, increases focus, and emotional balance. And I know life gets noisy, but even the 2-3 mindful moments a day can shift your energy completely. You start living slower, softer, more intentionally, and that's real glow up no one talks about. Because what's the point of perfect routine if your mind is always somewhere else? And with this, I would also add a little more to mindfulness, that is journaling. I know मैं बहुत गल कीती है journaling दी इस channel दे उत्ते, but listen to me. Let's make this a practice. In New Year, we will not journal. We will make a report on our life. This is going to help you to understand what you're doing with your life, how you're responding to the situations in your life, and it is just going to help you so much in everything. And sabse badi cheez, you do not have to worry about how you are going to journal, what you are going to write about, because I am going to give you 3 prompts every week, and you will just have to reflect on that, write on that, express your feelings on that, on your diary, on your notebook, on your mobile phone, on your pad, on anything that you feel. Nobody's reading it, nobody's judging it, nobody's watching you write that. Just do it. And this was week 1, the mindset reset. And next week, we will be realigning our body, not workouts that drain you, but with routines that brings peace and strength. So start your week with small, quiet changes. Put your phone down, make your bed, light that candle. Remember, becoming that girl isn't about changing everything overnight. It's about changing how you show up, one moment at a time. And comment one thing you're changing this week. I will be replying to all of them. Let's make this glow up real. So here is your homework for week 1. Simple but powerful. I'm giving you some journaling prompts. What are the 3 thoughts you want to unlearn before the new year? Second, how can you create more quiet moments in your day? What might that girl version of me do differently tomorrow? I want you to mute all notifications from every app that you can. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, except for YouTube, because you will get the notification of the next part of this video or next part of this series, so not that. But mute every notification. You don't need them. It is just going to waste your time. So mute every notification, at least for the next 7 days. And every day in the morning, before starting your day, you're going to write down 3 things that you're going to do in that day, even the simplest thing possible. But the promise is that if you write that thing, you are going to do that thing in that day no matter what. For the next 7 days, stick to these things, and I promise you will have an ecstatic new year. You will be getting closer to that version of you that you always wanted to be. And I will see you soon, because we are just getting started.